Shigaraki is a bum, bro. I mean, I like the guy, but I have to be honest with you. He is kind of a mid-supervillain, and he wasn't very good at the whole villainy thing. He got handed everything in the show, not gonna lie. He did 2 things by himself, but apart from that, he was really just piggybacking off of everybody else's success. Like the USJ, for example. All For One gives him Nomu, who was absolutely insane, and then Shigaraki and his goons lost to a racerhead alone, and it was only because of Nomu that he didn't die. And then he still lost anyway. Then the Stain stuff, my guy almost got killed immediately by Stain, which already doesn't look good for his whole villain thing, and then got his entire crew because the world thought Stain was part of the League. Stain was not part of the League, he hated the League, but without the crew, Shigaraki would have got nowhere. When the League of Villains kidnapped Bakugo, the heroes located their secret base so fast, and he would have lost again if it wasn't for All For One. Like, how dumb can you be? The first cool thing he did in this show was in the Overhaul arc when he stole the eraser bullets and destroyed Overhaul's arms, which was pretty villainous, but then he immediately gets his ass kicked by Gigantomachia, so it kind of negates everything he just did. And then he only beat the Liberation Army because of Twice, which was a complete accident, by the way, and then Destro gave him the entire army after one fight. Like, how weak-willed is that? Shigaraki did not deserve the Liberation Army. And then the only reason he becomes good in the final seasons was because of the Doctor on All For One's orders, just to get controlled by All For One for the rest of the show. Apart from a small bit where his hatred stops the fusion of consciousness, but we had to wait 8 seasons for him to start going on his own, just for All For One to take control of him anyway. My guy did nothing but sit there and win. If he didn't get lucky one time, he would have lost. There is nothing villainous or strategic about this bum. At least Deku started going off on his own after a while. Shigaraki was All For One's lapdog until the end. And then he also lost Kurogiri, like the main strategic piece of his whole operation, like a moron. Like, I don't think I'm angry enough about this. The heroes were scared of Shigaraki, but bro, the other villains in the show were way worse than him. Like, Stain killed so many heroes and couldn't be located for so long. Twice can make infinite copies of himself. Destro had an army of 100,000 cult followers across Japan, and Overhaul would have become a better Shigaraki if Deku didn't unlock plot armor right at the end of the fight. Like, I don't think I was scared of Shigaraki one time in the show. He is a bum. I know that was kind of the whole point of his character, but my god, it made me angry thinking about it. Like, Dabi did more to destroy the image of heroes with the Endeavor stuff than Shigaraki ever did. Like, even Gentle Criminal was a better villain than Shigaraki because at least the man had a plan. I mean, the plan was mostly drinking tea, but it was still a plan. In my opinion, Overhaul was the best villain in all of My Hero. Justice to my goat. Shigaraki is a bum. Goodbye.